Booyah!
What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Brandon, and today I'm going to be playing a little AEW Fight Forever. I've been talking about doing this for a little while. I've only had like one video. There's a reason for that. Now, beforehand, I was just trying some shit out for the first time, basically. So, I've had a little bit of time with this, and not a lot. I'm still not the best by any means. I haven't explored what all this game has to offer gameplay-wise. I've seen a lot of videos, so I kind of I have an idea of what it more or less entails. So I'm going to give this another go today. I've been kind of waiting around to see if, maybe they'll start announcing patches or some additions to the game. I know that there's this Stadium Stampede thing, and is that going to be online only? It looks kind of fun. I'll probably get on and try it now that I'm stuck with the game. I'm going to level with you. I tried to get a refund on this thing. I don't think it's a bad game by any stretch. It's just kind of mediocre. After playing it a little bit, it's just a little mediocre. I was hoping it was going to capture some of that old school feel, like No Mercy, and in a way, gameplay-wise, it does. And it's a little bit just more modernized, and I do like it. I think the foundation of this game is pretty decent as far as gameplays goes. I think some of like the animations are pretty solid. Some of them are not so solid. The graphics are okay. I mean, nothing to write home about. It's fine. I don't mind a little bit more cartoonish element. I like realism better, but I'm more of a simulation guy. But I do have some fun with arcade every now and then, and I can accept this for being different than the WWE games. I'm glad there's competition. I'm glad this game exists, don't get me wrong. It's just at the time, and I even got this thing on sale, actually, not long after it came out, but I waited too long, waiting for some patches, and I just never, past a few things, this thing doesn't have a lot of depth to it. The custom modes, which turns out are a really big seller for wrestling games nowadays, are lacking. Not very good at all. You'd think that would be something that'd be a little bit better in this day and age, but it's not. The match types are pretty minimum. Man, the multi-man matches are rough. The AI is not the greatest in those. If you're talking one-on-one matches, pretty solid. I think I can imagine also, couch co-op or playing with your friends or something like that. I could totally understand that. That'd be fun. And, and I will, now that I have this game, I'm stuck with it. I just waited too long, so Steam basically said no. Because my idea was to refund this, maybe pick it up when it's like way on sale, and maybe if they add some more stuff later, use that towards buying the Ultimate Edition of Here Comes the Pain, which is a really cool mod that I found, and it's pretty high, but it's got like everything, and I've been wanting to do that and showcase on this channel, and I'm still planning on doing that. It's just going to be a little bit, but I wanted to use that towards that purchase, and Steam's like, nah, you waited too long. So whatever, I'm stuck with this. It's fine. Like I said, it's not bad. Just real talk. It's not as great as I was hoping it was going to be, and it didn't take really unlocking anything or getting through anything to realize that there's just not a lot of depth to this. It's not something I pick up and I'm like, man, I'm having a blast. It's fun. It's all right, and I'm glad it exists. But it's just, I'm hoping that the next game or whatever they decide to do with updates will really change some stuff. I mean, we need new match types. We need workable AI with multi-man matches. We maybe need a cage match. Expand this roster a little bit. Expand some of the create modes. Trying to shit down its throat completely because I know it's a new outing for them, but it took way too long considering what's here. I have to be real. I'm still, now that I've got the game though, I'm stuck with it. I'm going to play some Stadium Stampede when it comes out, if I can ever get the online to work, because I have yet to play more than one good online match where the servers held up and it was a one-on-one match. Road to Elite, I'll play a little bit of that. I do have some plans to play that, actually go through that a little bit. I'm gonna at least give that a chance. I was really hoping that this was going to be a lot more grabbing to me than it has been, and I've been having way more fun going back and playing classic games. So if there's, you know, something you want me to play on here or check out, then just let me know, and, you know, I'll do that. If you want to see me go through some Road to Elite with somebody, I can do that. I just wanted to kind of let you guys know my review of the game and why I've been putting this off, because it's just not something that I just have to get up and make, wow, I need to play this. I have a lot more fun with, you know, 2K23, and I haven't even been playing a lot of that because I've been playing classic games, and I plan on doing some of that. You know, 2K19, especially on Steam with some mods, man, that's still kind of my go-to for modern wrestling games, and nothing's changed that, and I was kind of hoping this would change it. And that's another thing too that kind of irks me, is they've got some mods for this, but it's not fully open to modders like we first initially thought it was going to be, and I think that also hurts the longevity of the game, especially for PC players that could truly make this something special. And yeah, they just haven't. So that also irks me a little bit. I'd like to go on and play some online matches, but said, man, it's been really hard to get that going, man. I can't find any matches hardly that will stay connected or that will even load in a reasonable amount of time. If I can, and you guys want to hit me up on Steam, then do so, and, you know, I'll play a match with you. It'd be cool. But today, I think, just for the sake of doing something, we're gonna play a little casino battle royale, if you will. So yeah, let's pick my team here. So that, yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think of AEW, if you know, if it's what you thought it was going to be, or if you absolutely love it. You know, let me know. Aubrey Edwards. And another thing too is I'm a big fan of wrestling games, and I do want there to be a plentiful amount of wrestling games and decent wrestling games at that. I wanted this to be really good. I really wanted that for this. Another thing too is, like, you know, like AEW in general. I do like some of the wrestlers on there. I think that there's some pretty good talent. There has been some okay stuff on the show. By and large, man, I haven't been as big of a fan of AEW Television either. Like, I'm just not. I don't want to sound like a complete WWE fanboy. I am a bigger fan of WWE, but there just hasn't been anything good. It's kind of shit wrestling. I don't even call it wrestling. It's just a bunch of leg slapping, and it's annoying. Like, it's leg slapping and people doing high spots, and high spots are great, but you kind of ruin it when it's all the time in every match, and you kind of belittle or you diminish the last guy in his match with somebody else because he may have pulled off a cool spot. But you all have to get your spots in. You all have to get your shit in every single match. It's like you're not telling a story. You're just worried about people and what they think on the internet. And, you know, man, internet fans, and I'm one of them, so I know I'm included in this, but they don't know what they want from 1 minute to the next. So that's one thing that I actually kind of find good about WWE. As frustrating as it is on the other side too, it's frustrating that they won't push like an LA Knight, for instance, right now. That's frustrating. I know it's frustrating for everybody. That's probably frustrating for him. At the same time, I'm kind of glad that they don't just completely bow to what people want, because they're so hot and cold all the time, and, you know, they move on so quickly to somebody else. So, I mean, yeah, I get it. I kind of get it. I kind of get not completely listening to your fan base. Sometimes it is a little bit too awkward, and a little bit noticeable that they just don't like somebody that somebody else, you know, the fans out there like. I think AEW too often worries about pleasing everybody. And you're pleasing Dave Meltzer. I don't know. What a weird thing that is, huh? The Elite and Dave Meltzer. Brother versus brother here. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of AEW too. For right now, I've been enjoying Collision a lot more. And even that's not perfect, but, you know, I know a lot of people love to shit on CM Punk, and I'm not the biggest fan of CM Punk. I'm not, you know, big of his, you know, sometimes he seems a little full of himself, and I feel like the dude outside of wrestling, just as a normal guy, probably is kind of a douche nozzle. But I will never not give him credit for being one of the best in the business on the mic, and pretty decent in the ring too. He definitely draws controversy, man. He knows how to get people talking. He knows how to piss people off. He knows how to create decent TV and decent wrestling. So I have to at least give him that, you know. But there I go. I'm out. I'm not really trying that hard either. I'm just like kind of talking and playing here. Oh, Cody's gone. Few hang-ups. I got some drop. Man, some drops or frame rate drops are bad here. Getting my some of my buttons mixed up a little bit too. I've been playing so many old games that I keep forgetting the damn combination. I just ran right into that. Forgetting what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, gameplay wise, really, it's not the worst. The sounds of the crowd's pretty decent. I do like I like a lot of the mechanics in the game. I think some of it's not as fluid as I would like it to be. Some of it definitely looks like really animated and not, you know. That's one thing I can say. Get more slowdowns again. Seems like that's one thing I can say about like even Here Comes the Pain. You know, those were all animated, but man, they looked for the most part pretty good. Sometimes these look a little bit wonky. Go. Well, I guess you're going to get the finisher instead. Boom. Oh well. Fuck around, find out. Has any of you guys heard? You have to let me know in the comments. Have anybody heard about potential updates or changes to this game? Like if they're going to update rosters? Like they said they would, but at this point, I mean, I don't even know. Now you're getting a signature, bud. Jack Perry. No! Here comes Pockets. Another thing too, man. These guys, some of these guys are just a joke. I don't like it. There's always been kind of joke characters in wrestling, and I don't mind a little bit of comedy. I think sometimes it's really good. It's important to have some kind of entertainment and comedy. I'm not just all pro wrestling all the time guy. That being said, the more it actually seems like a real sport, the better. But they constantly are giving away, you know, the fact that this is just a big fucking show to them, and it's kind of ridiculous. I'll never forget, like, you know, some people out there like Kenny Omega. I'll never forgive that dude. Not to sound like an old piece of shit, but I'll never forgive that dude for wrestling a blow-up doll. I don't give a shit if it was in Japan. I don't care if that was, you know, something they did there. I don't fucking care. That's retarded. And, you know, taking bows after matches, after the show goes off the air, you take bows and then put it on your Facebook page. So stupid, man. Kayfabe, I know, has been dead for a while, but you guys can try. You know, there's some guys that, like MJF, for instance, you know, who actually has tried these last couple years to actually trying to keep kayfabe alive. I appreciate the effort, even though we all know better. It's kind of nice to you know, appreciate your craft enough to, instead of bowing in front of everybody and getting this big ha-ha look at us, it's, you know, I like the, you know, F you can't lace my boots. I don't, you know, you guys are, even if it's cheap heat. Oh, big spear. Here's another one right here. The Jacksons. The damn Young Bucks, man. Just god-awful. And you know what? These guys on WWE Television aren't safe from my criticism either. You know, they are not as big of a joke as some of these guys on AEW, but I also don't like them getting on their social media pages afterwards and posting, you know, their trips in the car and how fun everything is. You know, I don't like Total Divas and all that shit for that reason. It's stupid. I don't want to see that shit. because you just completely disregard what you did 2 hours prior on live TV, and it's dumb. Same, and you know, I can't, and I'm not gonna, I can't give shit to the Young Bucks without giving shit to the Usos, who also slap their legs and super kick just constantly. Like, the super kick was a badass move. You know, it's something that that Shawn Michaels had as a finisher for so long. Now everybody in the business does super kicks. I really was going to talk more about this game and not rant about current wrestling. What can you do? At least I'm not eliminated here. I still got a couple. It's like I said, there's some cool stuff about this game, but it is amazing that they spent all the time and the money that they supposedly spent on this game, and it came out like this. I was really trying to give this game a benefit of the doubt, just spend a little bit more time with it, and it's like once the new wears off a little bit, man, you start to realize this is not got a lot of depth to it. It's decent to have a competitor, but I'm already waiting for the next thing to come along and try to compete with 2K. Not getting as slow down as I was at the beginning, so hopefully that has worked itself out. Let's go back to Starks. Oh, shit. Oh, whew. At least I dodged something there. It's not that hard to get a signature finisher going, though. That's good. I will say there was a pretty funny moment that I had last time I played a Battle Royale in this game. I think I was Daniel Bryan, maybe, and I didn't even realize this could happen. I had a guy against the ropes, and I did a running crossbody, and we both went over the top rope, and I eliminated myself. That was pretty wild. I didn't know you could do that. That's something that's I find interesting. I like stuff like that. If you're not paying attention, you know, you could definitely eliminate yourself. So I think that's a nice touch. I'll let you just take that. Aubrey, dude, Aubrey, what the hell? Is she not like just the worst? Like, she really thinks she is just something, you know, probably thinks she's like just the most famous referee in all of wrestling or some shit. It's kind of ridiculous how she's become this character of herself. It's so stupid. By the way, if you can't have enough of a roster to where we can't have an all dudes battle royale. Oh, there we go. There's a hang up. Spoke too soon on that. What do we got left? We're getting closer. I haven't been paying attention. Okay, one team. Is that? Okay, there we go. Good deal. Just proving that MJF is the best. Out of here, dude. I do like that they have some background music since they don't have commentary, which, you know, like, in a way, at first I was disappointed about the no commentary. Now that I don't have to listen to, because it would have no doubt been, what's his name? The masked dude. Fuck. Can't think of his name now. It's not important. But yeah. Because I'm sure all of his lines would have just been how he was a wrestler in Japan or some crazy shit. And no one cares. He's literally nobody. I think I've got this under control now. Oh. Thanks. Here we go. Bam. What an amazing match. And we got to call it. We got to see it. JR with his monotone voice acting. I love JR. Really makes you appreciate WCW Mayhem more, where they actually had legitimate commentary for 1999, which is insane to even think about. So anyway, I just figured I'd get on and give you guys my thoughts on this game after spending a little bit more time with it and playing a match. Let me know in the comments below what you think of AEW Fight Forever. If you think I'm just wrong or if you agree with me, let me know below, sound off, and also let me know what you think of current AEW TV or just in current wrestling programs in general, because I know the state of wrestling today is definitely not as fun as maybe like the Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression Era, or something like that. But yeah, anyway, let me know. I'm going to be playing some, I'll play some Road to Elite maybe, if you guys want me to. I will be playing some season modes or career modes on various old school games coming up. I still want to play some GM mode on 2K23. Maybe even go back and play some GM mode on SVR 06 or 07. Maybe compare the two, because it's been a while since I've done that. I want to hit up some season mode maybe on Here Comes the Pain. And I just played Raw for the Xbox. That's one that could have been better. But I'm going to play some Raw 2 here soon, and I'm going to be playing season mode, I think, in that as well. Just try out various ones and compare them all. So I'll be doing that soon. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, all that jazz. I will catch you guys down the road.